Alright. Hello everyone, it is oleyboy, and today I am back playing some more Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. And today I am live, and I'm going to be grinding the Yian Garuga armor set, which I didn't finish doing in the last live stream, so we're going to finish it off this time. So, yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. What I needed, I believe, was Monster Bone Pluses, because all I needed before was the arms for this armor piece. Which required Monster Bone Pluses. And I was a little bit confused on how to get that, because it wasn't very clear. But I looked it up. Turns out it's like a guaranteed reward from a quest over here in the Gathering Hub. Alright. So I believe it's a Yian Garuga quest. It was a Yian Garuga quest and a Daimyo Hermitar quest. So, look at that. I have 2 viewers. Thank you for the people who are watching. And Boss Wyatt Evan, thank you for joining me in chat. I think it was Attack of the Yian Garuga. Something like that. Was it this one? I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yes, it would be this one. Alright, so let's get started. Now this is technically scaled for multiplayer, so this might be a little more difficult, but it's fine. I'll be good. My last live stream was a bit of a mess, honestly. I was pretty tired. Dang it. Ah, man. I did that. I say last live stream was a mess, and then I start doing stuff like that this time around. Oh boy. But yeah, last live stream was a bit of a mess because I was very tired from the day before. I had a long day of work. It was like a 13-hour shift, and I was very out of it. Like, I had trouble processing certain things. Just talking in general was hard for me. Like, a good example is... What the heck is going on? Why was everything still moving? I did not. A good example is that somebody in my chat said that I could probably do a good Patrick Star impression. For some reason, I couldn't process who that was. I don't know why, but I just couldn't process that. And of course, I was made fun of for that. Oh god, I looked back at the footage, I'm like, did I really do that? Did I seriously do that? Like, I don't know, something like in my brain told me, oh, that they're talking about a celebrity that I probably don't know the name of, but I probably know the act. I probably know what they act in. But it was literally the thing they played as. Patrick from SpongeBob. I can't believe I'm going on about this for too long. I'm sorry, but I just found that really funny. But hopefully this quest gives me some Monster Bone pluses. According to the wiki, it does. No. Okay. I have to run away. Really? Really, bud? Pop. Yeah, this is actually pretty easy so far. Charge in. Bonk. And charge. Oh, nice. Okay, we're getting some really good hits in here. I'm gonna fly away. You scared? Can't handle me? I get that a lot. I don't know why I've been using the I don't know why I've been using the D-pad to look around. Probably because that's just like what I'm wired to. Hello, hello, Trusty123, you're back. Saying monkey man. And Boss Wyatt Evan, I'm not replying to that. What do I think of Oreo cakesters? I am not going down that rabbit hole. For anyone watching with no context, it's kind of a past experience I had with Oreo cakesters, and don't ask. Don't ask. It's very... It was very traumatic for me. I'll give you a little hint. It has some... It's related to Congolalas, in a way. And Boss Wyatt Evan knows what I'm talking about. Oh, damn. Bonk. Oh, no. Oh, I'm taking some damage here. What is that? What did I just read? I wonder what pale extract tastes like. Oli, be the tester. Or be the taster. I mean... Not everyone gets to taste pale extract, so, you know... If anyone's got to do it, I guess it'll be me, right? I'm sure I have some laying around. Just gotta know where to look. You know, one time my brother said, if a dinosaur could pee on you, would you let it? And obviously the answer would be no. But if you think about it, who in history has gotten peed on by a dinosaur? So, like, would you want to be the first person to get peed on by a dinosaur, or would that, you know, would that be too much? Why are we hunting Yian Garuga? Oh, so I found out on the wiki that you can get Monster Bone Plus from this quest specifically, which is what I need to finish off the arms. So, yeah. You would love to be peed on by a dinosaur? Okay. Well then, I guess I'll be the one to taste test pale extract. You can be the one to get peed on by a dinosaur. What is this stream, dude? Like, we're not even 8 minutes in. What are we even talking about? What is... That's like a bajillion-dollar experience. That's what I'm saying. Like, you only get it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and nobody in this world has ever gotten peed on by a dinosaur, unless you lived during the times. Alright, well that was very easy. There we go. Now, if we got this right, hopefully we got some Monster Bone Pluses. That's what the wiki says. Anyways, we'll see. We'll see. I'm thinking this stream's probably going to be pretty quick, because really all I need is just a few more materials for the last part. And then, yeah. Boy. This stream is already more interesting than the last one. I was just so tired yesterday because of how busy it was at work, and I just was, you know, burnt out. But I got a lot more energy today. More in it, more focused, more locked in. Locked into grinding and pale extract. Alright. I was not paying attention? Did I get it? I don't know. I just spam through the, I just spam through the items at the end that you get, materials. So I never really check. But we'll see if I got it. Armor craft. Need the arms, I believe. Does not look like I did. Okay. Well then, is the wiki lying to me, or is it just a chance thing? I'm gonna check this again. It says, quest that can give Monster Bone Plus as a reward. Okay. So can. Oh, okay. I see. And then you can get them carved from Daimyo Hermitaros, Yian Katkus, Basarios, Diablos, Tigrex. Got it. Yeah. So it's a chance thing. So we're just going to have to do this until we get lucky and get it. Okay. That's fine. We'll change it up and we'll do some Daimyo Hermitar then. There's a specific quest that is better for that as well. The Lurking Desert Giant. Gotcha. 4-star quest. The Lurking Desert Giant. There it is. Can you eat in the hub? I don't know. I feel like... I don't think you can. It seems like you should be able to, though. Because there's a whole table here and everything, but... apparently not. That's unfortunate. You got the heart from breaking Daimyo's Minablos shell? Oh, really? Like the heart of the Minablos? Or is it like the material from Daimyo? Like the heart of what? Because if you can get the heart of the Minablos from the shell of the Daimyo Hermitar, that'd be crazy. The mono heart. Oh, that's awesome. That's crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. Well, that's good to know. I do know that at some point I might need that. I think there was a set I wanted to create that used it. %2 chance. Oh boy. Okay, well, is that from just carves or because like you can get it from a quest reward too? But regardless, even if it is a 2% chance, that means I could just spend the entire stream doing it, and that means that the stream will be longer, which is good because I thought this stream would be like way short, like 30 minutes short, and you know, quest reward. Gotcha. Smasher Pass Palico. Do I have to answer that? Do I have to? God, no, probably pass. Probably pass, I guess. I don't. No, that's a pass. That's got to be a pass. Just if something about it feels wrong. It just feels wrong. Let's just say pass. Yeah. Actually, I think this is coming from there was somebody asked one of the Monster Hunter developers Smasher Pass to the Palico, to a director. They asked a director if they would Smasher Pass a Palico, and the director just said, "I could work with that." That's what they said. There is a video. I don't know where it is. But yeah, you could try looking it up. I promise you it's a real thing. I saw it a long time ago, but it was back when Wilds was like still like, you know, like, it was in the beta at the moment, or like there was the previews that you could go to and you could ask the developers questions. That was a question that somebody asked the developer, and that's what they answered with. I think there was a. I think they misinterpreted it because like, you know, there was some, you know, there was probably some sort of translation issue or whatever. That's probably why they probably thought, you know, they were asking, you know, how useful it is or something. I don't know, but maybe he was thinking about Smash Bros. I mean, maybe, but I don't see why. He never brought up Smash Bros. Anywhere. Dude, speaking of which, I feel like we were kind of robbed of Monster Hunter in Smash Bros. Because, like, I know, like, I might seem biased saying that as, like, you know, a big Monster Hunter fan. But, seriously, one of the bosses you fight, one of the final bosses you fight in Smash Bros. In the story, is Rathalos. And every other boss in, that you fight in Smash Bros. Comes from a franchise of a character that you can play as in the game. All of them except for Monster Hunter. So I think we were robbed. And honestly, I think that Byleth probably should have been Monster Hunter. Because he's got like the whole like weapon thing, and you know, I just feel like, you know, we've gotten so many Fire Emblem characters that we probably, you know, should have gotten Monster Hunter anyways, just for that reason alone. But that's just me. I think we were robbed. Okay, man. No. No. Did he run away? I think he ran away. I don't know where he went. Damn it. Damn, really? You should give Smash a chance. Have you never played Smash Bros. Before? I'd highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun with friends. Wait. He's still here? What the hell? Days without painting them. Oh my god, you reminded me again. That is like such a bad habit I have. I don't ever paint the monsters. I never paintball them. I'm just gonna keep on bouncing. It'll work. Promise me. Trust me. I mean, promise me? What am I even saying? That was a hitbox. Of sorts. Oh, man. Double flinch. There we go. See if we can break his skull. Never mind. Guess he's just going to turn. That's fine. Hitbox of doom and despair, and everything unfair. That's this game, in a nutshell. Honestly, that is the sentence of all time. Nope. And yeah, that hitbox doesn't hit me somehow. Let me guess that's going to hit me, yep. To be fair though, that one was a bit more fair. Where did he go? I really should... Did I paintball him? I did. I did. This isn't... Yeah, this is nothing compared to the Lavasiath hitbox. How does the Lavasiath hitbox compare to Plesioth? Just to give me an example. I know that like it's probably about the same because, you know, they're both the fish, wyvern, skeleton. I don't imagine it to be that much different, unless it's like 10 times bigger. But I probably would have heard people complain about it more. Oh, there we go. Plesioth is child's play to the Levasioth hitbox. Oh boy. I already know, like, Levasioth is not very liked. And honestly, I didn't have that much trouble with him in World. Honestly, I do not understand his hate in World. You mother... Give it back, thank you. But, like, that's just me. I always hated him in the older games. In GU, he was so annoying, but, like... In World, I never had an issue with him. And maybe it's because I'm a hammerman, I'm hitting the head, and I'm doing stuff that generally won't make me bounce. That's the main issue I see a lot of people having with him, is that he's just so hard. But I don't know. I didn't have any problems with him in World. If you had to take one monster, not in a fight, which would you pick? If I just had to take one monster, like with me in the real world just to have as a pet or something? That is a good question. And honestly, I'd have to think about that one. I really would. Well, I think there's only one obvious, if this even counts. There's only one, like Donkey from Shrek. Okay. I feel like there's only one obvious answer here, and that is, if this counts, Poogie. Does he count as a monster, though? Because, like, everything in this game is technically a monster, so... But Poogie is, like, the obvious answer, if that's the case. Like Donkey and Dragon. Puppy-sized Palumu and a puppy-sized Tigrex. Honestly, a puppy-sized Palumu would be adorable. I would love to have, like, a... If, you know... Stop stealing my shit, dude. Okay. If it was smaller, I'd like to have a baby Nargacuga. It'd be, like, just like a little cat. It'd be cute. Because, like, if we're talking about, like, you can choose anything from, like, the Monster Hunter franchise in general, then it would be Poogie. That's the obvious one. But then, if it was just, like, an actual large monster, then my answer is, Nargacuga. Okay. Just gonna bounce, huh? Oh, you mother... Little bro would slit your throat if you tried to cuddle with it. I mean, yeah, its wing arms are a bit sharp. But if it was like a little baby one, you could probably dole them out, right? Kind of like how you cut a cat's claws. My cat cuts me all the time anyways. It's already trying to slit my throat. So, I think there's ways you can deal with it. I just feel like it'd be very fluffy and cute. A Tigrex is basically a lore-accurate pitbull named Princess. Literally. He is so aggressive. Honestly, like, he kind of, like, whenever I see Tigrex and the way he moves, it kind of reminds me of how my girlfriend's dog moves. He's just all over the place. He kind of has the same face as Tigrex. It's just funny to me. He's like kind of just running around, toppling over. He doesn't even know his own weight. Ah, damn, dude. Gotta sharpen it up. Yeah, get him, cat. Good job. Tigrex hate is so forced, kind of like Fraudagante. Love, it's all forced. I mean, I really like Nergigante. I honestly don't hate either of them. I like both of them. There was a time when I didn't like Tigrex, but I've grown to like him, and it's like once you learn his moveset and how to avoid getting hit by them, he actually becomes a fun fight and enjoyable. Nergigante, like I feel like people like him so much because he has some of the best armor in base game world, and you have to fight him so much. I do think he's a bit overrated, but he's still a very cool monster, and it makes sense that he is, you know, as highly rated as he is. I mean, he is a flagship monster. Most flagship monsters are highly rated, like Tigrex. Although Tigrex is probably is definitely much more hated. I would not pay attention again. I feel like I saw something orange. The icon is orange. So maybe I got it. I pray for your stamina bar. Tigrex hits like a tank. Hence why his light bowgun is a tank. Yeah, I know. That's such a funny weapon design. Did we keep the tank in World? I don't know. Because they had the whole slap-on design. Although some of the slap-on designs weren't kept. Did we still have the tank in World? I doubt it. That game was too, like, it had such a serious atmosphere. I really hope so. It was such a funny design. Yeah. We're gonna check and see if we got it. After playing GU, they robbed us with the weapon designs in World. Yeah. Such a shame. Such a shame. We get it. Yes, we got it. Wait, those are the guards. Have I been looking at the guards the entire time? Oh no, okay, we're good. We got it. We just need more Garuga stuff. Got it. Cool. Well then, we're almost done. I was also thinking about adding, you know, getting what was it? The dual blades, right? I wanted to get the Yian Garuga dual blades because they just look so cool. They're like fans. But yeah. Anyways, I was gonna swap to hammer because I want to have some variation. I like hammer. All right. Let's go ahead and eat. Everything Gore Magala related was fire. Oh yeah. I'm so glad Gore Magala wasn't in World, because then his weapons would have gotten nerfed so badly. It would have been such a shame. But they look really good in Wilds. Frozen apples and ribs. Those go well together. Let's hope I don't throw up. We're good. Attack strength. Okay. I guess those do go well together. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stock up on the cool drinks. I saw I was out of those. Boy, cool drinks. Yep. Cool. Just gotta do some more Yian Garuga. Actually, let's go do our farm first, and then we'll do that. Gotta stay on top of the farm. Not gonna do everything, obviously. I feel like, you know, doing the stuff like ores and mushrooms, bugs, those are very important, because like you'll need some obscure bug for whatever armor set you're making. I needed an obscure bug this time around when I was farming for this. It was like a killer beetle or something. But it didn't come from my farm, I had to get it from the volcanic zone. You probably could get it if you upgraded your bug area. Which I don't think I can as of the moment. Oh, look at that. I got a killer beetle from it. Never mind. Okay. I just got unlucky. You know, it would be a fun challenge every time you faint? Watch the live action Monster Hunter movie. Holy God, that is some good motivation. Holy. What a train wreck that movie was. You watched the movie yesterday? My TV has never been insulted to me so much in my life. Yeah. It is so unfaithful. So bad. And the thing is, I knew some people who actually liked the movie. I never spoke to them again. God, that dude. There are so many things to nitpick about it. So many. It was like they were trying to create a whole other movie, but they decided to slap on Monster Hunter. Just to get more sales. So bad. That's a funny challenge, though, honestly. if I could do a video about that, I'd probably do a different Monster Hunter game. Because, you know, I've already done... I'm doing Freedom Unite as its own thing, but I think it'd be funny if it was like I was playing another Monster Hunter game. Maybe something that's a bit easier than this game. But it would be, that's a funny one. What's the YouTuber? It reminds, it's like the Smash Bros. YouTuber. Forget what his name was. I think it was Little Z. He does that a lot, where like every time he loses a match, he has to go see a movie. Like I think the most recent one he did was like the Mario Galaxy movie. But yeah, the only good parts of the film was the intro for the Diablos and how the hunters have their own culture and language until they started speaking fluent English. Yeah. Seriously, like most of the movie took place in the desert. And then the rest of it was just kind of sped through. The movie is so bad, but the monsters look so good. I mean, I feel like they're not accurate to the designs in some ways. I think like Rathalos is way too big, and they kind of make the monsters a bit more threatening than they are in the games. Also, some of the designs, there were some design oversights that even the developers of the game had to step in and correct. Like, for example, they made Diablos's talons all sharp, and the developers were like, hey, those need to be dull. Diablos's talons are dull, not sharp, because he digs under the sand. And they're, you know, if only they did that for the entire movie, then it probably would have been better, but no, fortunately not. The movie was set in World. Why the fuck did Gormagala make a last-minute cameo? Real. Seriously. Seriously. They're like, ooh, fan favorite monster. You gotta get more people on board with this movie. Sequel. They're not making a sequel. It's not gonna happen. There was another Monster Hunter movie actually, not related to the the Monster Hunter movie we're talking about, not the live action one, but there's a Monster Hunter movie on Netflix. I think it's like, it's all right. It's not great, but it's definitely better than the live action one, Monster Hunter Legends of the Guild. Yeah, and it uses characters that are actually from the Monster Hunter universe, and it's much more faithful, but the animation and voice acting kind of sucks. It's got the Netflix budget, and that's the reason why. It only makes sense. I feel like if it maybe got more love, it could have been better, but you know, definitely just like worlds better than the Monster Hunter movie we got. Like, there's a bit in that movie where, like, a hunter's using the insect glaive, and it just looks so clunky the way they're jumping around. It's got that Netflix animation. It's so obvious. Just read the manga, Twin Flash Hunter Araji, and I'm still reading Flash Hunter. Gonna read the Araj later. How do you pronounce it? Araji? Araj? I don't know. But yeah, I heard about the manga. I don't know if I would read it or not, but it seems interesting. If there was like a video just explaining what goes on in that manga, maybe I'd check it out. It's always fun. Aragi? Araji? The last bit is a little bit Arage. Orig? Fuck. I can't pronounce this for the life of me. Orage. That's my guess. Orage. Yeah, I got it right. Okay, thank you. You really got to dumb it down for me. I'm not really the sharpest tool in the shed. If that wasn't already obvious. Turn around. Bonk. Oh, okay, not the head. They also had the Monster Hunter Stories anime. Personally, a little bit... I don't know. I feel like it was maybe a little bit, you know, a little too much for me. Like, the energy was too much. I thought the main character was annoying. I know, that's why I have to explain some jokes to you. Patrick Star. Okay, in my defense, I was super tired. Like, I would have gotten that any other day. I would have understood. But... I don't even know how I didn't... Like, for some reason I thought you were talking about, I thought you were talking about, like, a celebrity or something. I don't know why I didn't... It didn't just come to me. I don't know why... It's like, that's an obvious thing. Patrick Star from SpongeBob. Obviously. Like, what else would it be? Like, in my head during the moment, I heard a completely different name. So I don't even know what happened. I looked back at that and cringed so hard. Literally just the Patrick drooling gif. That was me during that moment. What type of music am I into? That's a whole other topic. I don't listen to music that much, but if I had to say anything, probably like between 80s, 90s, and early 2000. I don't have any specific like genre I'm into. I'm kind of all over the place, but you know, I'm a little weird like that. Don't listen to music very often. Well, I'm one of those people that, you know, likes to drive my car in silence. And judge me all you want, but I mean, that's, you know, I think it's just more peaceful and I can let my mind rest. But dang, like, no, I'm doing so much better this stream. Like, I just destroyed this thing, and I was just talking about why the Monster Hunter movie was bad. Kind of just glancing at chat every once in a while. Not judging, or yeah, that's why you're unemployed. Not judging, but damn, bro, total silence. Yeah, like I said, I'm a bit weird like that. It's just, you know, it makes me, I don't know. what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say that it kind of helps me organize my thoughts and what happened with the day, I guess. Right, we're gonna get this last piece. Probably can get it now. Probably. Can't. Still need... Oh, we need wings. Boss Y Evan. You have said some of the most vile things on my stream. You've been asking me some of the weirdest questions I've ever gotten while streaming. Are you more of a feet guy or a personality guy? What? Odd way to order something at KFC. Right. I was going to make a joke like that, but you already said it, so it's ruined. But yeah, I'm not answering that one. All right, we are good on items. Yes. Let's go eat. You think you need cutting weapons for the wings? Yeah, I was gonna swap to Gray Sword. That's why I was in my item box in the first place. I just forgot what I was doing. Remember, apples, and I don't have the ribs anymore. Cool. Nice. We'll just go with something else. Great mutton. Yeah, I'll swap to the Great Sword and aim for the wings next time. Okay, so good to know. Apples give attack. I know that now. Can't change your equipment here. Okay. There we go. Palico's serving a whole lot of tomfoolery, right? Can they ever keep their menu consistent? What are they doing? Alright, here we go again. I didn't check the farm. That's fine. Alright. Wings. I feel like the wings are going to be annoying. I'm also going to try capturing. I got, before the stream I prepared myself and got more traps and stuff. So, I'm going to try capturing this time. And break his wings, capture him. Pretty sure all we need is one wing. Yeah, do that. This is gonna be a little difficult. My brother's raging at a game in the other room. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but I think he's playing Silk Song. It's like the only game he rages at, so. In the other room, he's just. He just quit. That's funny. You want a Palico in real life? Imagine having a buddy that can cook and clean while I'm out for work or something. All you're asking for is a pretty much a cat made. Not something you can do in real life. Just saying. Besides the cat part. This is hard to hit his wings. This is going to be difficult. Ugh, that hit. There we go. Oop. He's gone. Helico or Woodblood? I never have really thought about that. It's crazy because the Woodwoods have only been in wilds, and that's it. And I'm pondering this question so hard. Rove solos fiction. Rove is the GOAT. He is awesome. He, like, just him alone is the reason why I might choose a Woodwood. Ooh, oh no. Okay, go, 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 go. No, okay. Just heal. Just heal. Oh, my cat coming in clutch with the antidote herb thingy. Antidote horn. Ear proc is going to be a lifesaver. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm going for this whole set. On top of, you know, the expert and sharpness. Sharpness is also going to be so useful, because I feel like I run out of sharpness so often. Oh, get out of the way. You're not lining me up for a shot this time. Come on. You just messed me up. Oh, nice try. Kind of being aggressive on me right now. There we go. Get out of the way. Okay. Thank goodness he didn't paralyze me. Come on. Get those wings. It's difficult. Wing. That was the face. Which normally I would be happy about, but... Wing. Oh, I think I did break his... I broke his arm. Ah, come on. Dude. Bonk. The chaw. Wonder how Diablos would taste, and I'm thinking the would be soft. Oh, it would be soft, since it's covered in all that armor. I imagine he'd be kind of, you know, yeah, I think you'd probably be right on that. Kind of, what's something he would taste like? I feel I had something a second ago, but I lost it. I don't remember. Tigrex would be lean since, you know, it's Tigrex, yeah. He's like all muscle. I hope I get it. We're almost there. How long has this stream been? 47 minutes? Okay. Not bad. This may or may not hit. It did not hit. If I aimed a little bit to the left, I would have been fine. I'm trying to get his other arm here. It's a little bit difficult. I broke his face. Oh, I tried doing the block, but a little too late. So trusty. I hear you talking about Tiger X a lot. Is he your favorite monster? Unless you mentioned that before and I just don't remember. What gave it away? Yeah. No, I don't know. Honestly, I've been a bit conflicted on what my favorite monster is. I would say Nargacuga, and it's not for like the reason that I just think he's like the coolest monster ever, but because back when I started playing Monster Hunter, I started playing it on the Generations demo, the one on the 3DS, not the one on the Switch. So the final monster on that demo was the Nargacuga, and he was kind of like my teacher, like my sensei, and that's why he's my favorite, because he taught me the game and the fundamentals. It's kind of like how people view Yian Garuga, you know? People generally view Yian Garuga like that, kind of like the sensei, teacher of the game. Also, Yian is your favorite. Think of all the most aggressive monsters. So, is Diablos a part of that mix too, then? Because you say you like aggressive monsters. Ooh. True Sensei is Kelby. In some games, he's immortal. I feel like it's like they don't die. Like in World they actually just die, but in Rise they run away after you know, after you kill them. So I don't know. I can never tell with the Kelby. Feels a little unsure. Bonk. Oh, I got a sharpen. I've been playing a bit sloppy here. That's because I'm trying to aim for the wings, and it's so difficult. After I break the other wing, I'm going to try capturing him. He might be there. There we go. Look at that. We did it. He might not be capturable, though. We'll give it a shot. If I mess this up, then you know. Oh, come on. No, I'm going to miss it. No. Come on. There we go. Got it. Another goated herbivore has to be Laranoth. Yeah, I know. I love the Laranoths. They're so cool. It's a shame they're only in Generations. Wait, they're in Stories, actually, I think. They're in Stories. But we need some of that in these newer games. They're so cool. Severe lack of TCS. Oh my god, dude. There should be... It'd be interesting if there was a mod to add TCS into this game. I know there's a mod to, like, heal while you're running around. Which, you know, when I posted... there was a video I posted, or I got comboed by Daimyo Hermitar. A lot of people in the comments were saying that it was my fault and it was a skill issue. And I'll eat that. That's fine. But... you know, I feel like that's like the one mod that could actually be useful for me. I'm not going to use it, regardless. I was not paying attention. Did I get a wing? I got a wing. Nice. You thought Persona was a dumb romance game at first. Yeah, no, it's a lot more than that. It's not just your standard anime dating sim. Alright, we're pretty much there. Gauntlets. Right, I'm going the right direction. Okay, here we go. There it is. There we go. Now we can equip the whole thing. And then we got to upgrade it as well. Of course. So we're going to put on the Garuga mask. I can't see it because the chat is blocking, but this is it. Alright. Right here. We'll sort that as well. Now we're just going to upgrade all the pieces. There's a mod for the counter thing the longsword can do, but in portable third. Oh really? Like the counter from World? Or like the counter in GU? Like Valor longsword counter. Alright, let's improve our armor. We gotta improve this. No questions asked. How much is it at? 24. Oof, yeah, we really gotta get that up. Valor counter. Nice. That's a very fun counter to pull off when you get it right. Oh, it's so satisfying. 38. How much is my mask at right now? 34 right now, so we should probably upgrade it at least to 38. I don't want to use all of my armor spheres. I gotta get it above my Hermitar armor, because that was my previous. We are at 42 on Hermitar. Dang, okay. Let's do that. And we're gonna make it beat that. Level up to 44. Right. We'll try that at first. They don't use armor spheres in this game, do they? Unless they do. They do. Yeah, they do. They do. Show you the stats. Okay, yeah. In a sec, I'm gonna finish upgrading these pieces. So at 44, let's get this up. Can't upgrade that any further. So what's that at right now? 40. Okay, that's good. So here are the stats we got here. So we got. Oh wait, right. We got to get the decoration first. So let's go to decorations. We're gonna create a decoration. I think we need expert. Yeah, right here. So we're gonna create that. Looks like we can create 2, which is what we needed. So. Oh wait, we gotta equip those decorations. 2. Come on, talk to me now. What are you waiting for? There we go. Decorations, attach. We'll attach it to... That's got 1. We'll do this 2. Open slot. There you go. Alright, we got it. So now, when we look at it, we got 3 skills active. We got hearing protection, expert, and sharpness. No negative skills. So this is great. Pretty solid set. You might even say it's meta. Is it? Did I just pick a meta set by accident? Did I just do that? That'd be funny. But yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can create the dual blades, because I wanted that. I can just do it. I can just straight up do it. Cool. Well, nice. We'll equip it. Yeah. There we go. Nice. We got a nice set going on here, all upgraded and looking good. That's going to help you reach high rank. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'm too far away from high rank, actually. Aren't I in 5-star? Something like that. But, yeah, that was a... How long stream? Hold on. An hour and 3-minute stream. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Good, solid amount of time. But anyways, I guess that's going to be it because we're all done grinding. So, yeah. If you enjoyed, like the VOD if you're watching this on YouTube. And go ahead and check out my YouTube channel where I have a full Freedom Unite series that I'm doing right now. And after this live stream, I'm actually going to be recording the next episode. So yeah, hope you all look forward to that. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.